It is freaking creeps like him is the reason why that every time we have to go in with a female patient and do any type of palpation, that we have to have a female nurse or another female in there with us. How are you good people all doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to view my content. Make sure you're following me on all the platforms you see above and below. And also, clicking this thumbs up button right here will allow my content to consistently be recommended to you while also helping pushing this message out in the YouTube shadow banning algorithm. Last but not least, folks, double check and make sure that you are still subscribed to the channel. And because if you don't, it's a good chance that you might look up and you see that you're not subscribed, which means you most likely will not be getting any notifications of my videos. Folks, I am like sickened to have to tell you guys about this story. And it makes a lot of us in medicine look really, really bad, from us doctors, nurses, nurse practitioners, physical therapist assistants, certified occupational therapist assistant, occupational therapist assistants, physician's assistants, especially if you are male. This is a reason why the double standard is there, because of stuff like this. And don't get me wrong, women do it too, but this is one of the big reasons why it's more towards us than it is them. And this regarding this doctor who is a complete sick individual. Why would you, all the schooling we have to go through, all the schooling, you talking 10 to 14 plus years of schooling, depending on if you're going just to be going into general medicine, primary care, whatever, all the way to being a surgeon. All this schooling, all these years of schooling, all the hell that a lot of us go through when it comes to having to do clinicals, rotations, and things like that, and you do something like this, absolutely disgusting, and it's a good chance you might be put on the same list that P. Diddy is on. Y'all check this out. Jailed Rochester Hills doctor now charged with taping himself, you see that word, a 6-year-old. From behind bars in Battle Rochester Hills, doctor, I don't even know how to say his name, I don't even care. Dr. Omer Aziz just got hit with another 17 felony charges, this time for allegedly videotaping himself sexually assaulting a 6-year-old who authorities says is one of many victims of a broader and horrific case of sexual abuse. The new charge, which announced Thursday, come 2 months after he was charged secretly recording 5 adults and children at a goldfish swim school in Rochester. Authorities allege he also hid cameras to record women and children in places like hospital rooms, bedrooms, and allegedly recorded himself sexually assaulting unconscious hospital patients. This man you guys are getting ready to see, this freaking sicko right here. I hope you get life in prison. In fact, you know what? I wish this was something like the new law in Florida. You just need to just be you need to just be euthanized. This, y'all, this is crazy. This absolutely crazy. I don't even know how to say his name, but we're gonna attempt to just call him Devil. No, Ayaz. Ayaz. Yeah, you is Ayaz. Anyway, is currently jailed on a $2 million bond, which he probably can pay to get out. His lawyer, Merrill Leham, declined comment late Thursday. According to Oakland County Prosecutor Karen McDonald, it was the doctor's wife who tipped off investigators. First of all, good job, wife. Good job, wife. Thank you for have some integrity. You said at your vows you promised to love, care, all those things, and honestly, I'm glad you did this because you lived up to your part. She tipped off investigators about her husband's alleged misbehavior as she produced materials that raised concern by authorities. The Oakland County Sheriff's Office quickly obtained a search warrant and used it to seize the doctor's electronic devices, which McDonald has previously said contained really jarring and alarming images. Investigators have spent the last 2 months working to identify people who may have been victimized, as they said they could potentially be hundreds of victims. The latest charges are tied to an alleged series of assaults on a 6-year-old child in Novi, spanning 6 different days in 2023 to 2024. Prosecutors allege Ayaz touched the child sexually and recorded himself doing so. The charges include 2 counts of first-degree criminal sexual conduct, which are the most serious in the case, and carry a maximum sentence of life. Yes, give it to him, if convicted, and a mandatory minimum of 25 years. Jez also is charged with 3 counts of second-degree criminal sexual conduct, 3 counts of aggravated child sexual abusive activity, 3 counts of capturing an image of a nude person, and 6 counts of using computer to commit a crime. We know there are additional victims, and we ask anyone with information to contact the Oakland County Sheriff Office you see it up there. Oakland County Prosecutor Karen McDonald said in a statement on Thursday. According to the Oakland County Sheriff's Office, Ejaz has worked at Ascension Genesis Hospital in Grand Blanc Township and Henry Ford Hospital Macomb in Clinton Township. He had privileges at the hospitals, but was not on staff, the office said. This individual potentially is one of the worst I've seen because there's no particular category, Oakland County Sheriff Michael Bouchard has previously said. It's not just children. It's not just women. It's not just men. It goes from a 2-year-old to a grown woman. Man, you know how you have to be a special kind of evil and sick to do something like this. And said, and so, y'all, a 2-year-old all the way to a grown woman. And so the victimization is so broad and the perversion so great that we are just beginning to wrap our arms around it. According to Bouchard, investigators have seized 6 computers, 4 cell phones, 15 external hard drives. One alone had 13,000 videos on it. He said it could take up to 6 months to review all the material and that the alleged criminal activity goes back to 6 years. Jazz, who is Indian citizen, has been working in the United States on a visa since coming here around 2011. Bouchard has said he completed his residency at DMC Sinai Grace Hospital and also spent time in Alabama. Due to the lengthy time that has been involved in this activity and the large amounts of storage that we have in our possession, we believe there's obviously a lot more to be uncovered, Bouchard has previously said. Y'all, it said he was already suspected of recording children and women, has been charged with 17 more counts. I just read that off to you guys. Oh my God. Listen here. Lord forgive me, but can you imagine being one of this man's victims? You had no idea how some of this particular stuff may have happened to you that you don't even know about. You was one of this man's patients. You might have been one of his patients while he was on his residency. Now, with his name coming out, the amount of extensive work that's going to have to go into this to find out who the victims are, how old they were. They might be grown-ups right now that this man had messed with. Do you know how it's going to be to find out for these young people, men and women, whoever it may be, to find out that you don't even know that you were one of the people on there? That right there is crazy. This man is absolutely disgusting, absolutely sick. Forgive me, but sir, life. Y'all, either way, he's going to get the death penalty regardless. What do you mean by that, Ty? If they don't sentence him to death, he has a death sentence, because this is one thing that people in prisons, for some reason, it's amazing to me that there is a code in prison that you do not mess with kids. Most people that are child predators and into child pornography, when they go to prison, it doesn't end well for them. That is some disgusting stuff. What are y'all thoughts on this? Let me know what y'all think by putting it in the comments below after this video. Don't forget it. The next video I will be doing, most likely in order, will be up here. Things that I do as a variety on this channel will be down here. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.